Graham Potter has all you need to become an elite manager. There will come a time when England must look at life beyond Gareth Southgate. When that day does arrive, there is another unassuming, bearded boss who deserves to come into the conversation. Graham Potter is certainly making a compelling case to be considered as Southgate's successor right now, none more so than here at Anfield. And should he ever need a reference, he need only ask Saturday's opposite number. He definitely has all you need, admitted Jurgen Klopp when asked if the Brighton manager could coach at a higher level. He obviously has a clear idea about football, and he is doing a brilliant job. He has brought a clear identity to how he wants his teams to play. He is an innovator and is adventurous. He is an absolutely nice fella, and his team mirrors his ability. I don't want to talk the coach of Brighton away to some other clubs, but I think he should not worry about his future. Potter need not worry about his future, but perhaps Brighton should. The Tottenham job could be vacant again soon, and Spurs showed interest in the 47-year-old in the summer before they eventually appointed Nuno Espirito Santo. But further down the line, Potter's polite, mild-mannered nature, as much as his coaching ability and tactical prowess, will surely chime well with the FA, who will want someone with similar values to Southgate when they come to replace him. Pep Guardiola is a fan of Potter too, reiterating his opinion that he is the best English coach in the game after Manchester City beat Brighton last weekend. In that match, the Seagulls enjoyed 48% of possession and went toe-to-toe with the champions despite eventually losing 4-1. Against Liverpool, that same attacking intent was rewarded, with Klopp left hailing their opponent's adventure and front-foot football. Perhaps Klopp sees a kindred spirit in Potter, who also spent his playing career outside of the top flight, studied at university, and then worked his way up as a forward-thinking coach. Certainly, the German is not used to teams coming to Anfield with such a positive approach, which even forced him into a defensive formation change in the second half. Potter's Brighton were maybe too open early on, conceding goals to Jordan Henderson and Sadio Mane inside the first 24 minutes. But where a more timid team would then go into damage limitation mode, the Seagulls fought fire with fire and got what they deserved. Enoch Mwepu's superb first-time 25-yard strike brought them back in touch, and then Livewire Leandro Trossard equalized from former Liverpool favourite Adam Lallana's through ball. Even when they were on terms, there was never a question of Potter's Brighton settling for a point in the final 25 minutes. In fact, they looked the more likely victors, with Trossard seeing what he thought was the winner ruled out for offside, one of 3 goals disallowed by VAR after Mane and Mo Salah had earlier strikes correctly chalked off for handball and offside respectively. Brighton's draw was arguably even more impressive than when they won 1-0 here in February against a Liverpool team short of defenders and confidence. It certainly meant more to their fans, who were unable to attend Anfield last season, but made up for it here, staying behind long after full time to sing about going on a European tour with their side sitting in 7th. I was really happy we showed what we are about, and we were ourselves, said Potter, who also became just the second manager this season to stop Salah from scoring. I think we can improve, absolutely. Where that results in terms of the league position is not a concern. It's about trying to get better at what we do. I'm happy with how the team is progressing and moving forward. As for Liverpool, this was a step backwards after last week's 5-0 mauling of Manchester United. Even then, Klopp had warned the Reds were far from perfect at Old Trafford and had conceded too many chances. So alarm bells will really be ringing by the way Brighton got in behind Liverpool's defence at will. Klopp now also has a full complement of defenders to choose from, but he has a new injury crisis in midfield, with Naby Keita hurting his hamstring to join Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara, James Milner and Harvey Elliott on the treatment table. Of those players, only Fabinho looks to have any chance of returning to face Atletico Madrid in the Champions League on Wednesday. And Klopp's lack of options will be of real concern, especially given the poor performances of Curtis Jones and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who teed up Mane's headed goal after coming on for Keita, but looked well off the pace. He set up the second goal with a nice cross and that's it, said Klopp, who lost Gini Wijnaldum to Paris Saint-Germain in the summer without signing a replacement. They all can play better football, like Ox can play better football. Liverpool did at least extend their unbeaten run in all competitions to 24 games, their best since 1989. But this was undoubtedly a missed opportunity with Manchester City losing, and they now trail leaders Chelsea by 3 points. It feels like a defeat, added Andy Robertson. We have to be better than that. We have to be more consistent in what we are doing.